think this happened with Kiersey, trucking along with Kiersey a few weeks ago when she lost her mom. And I felt so bad for her. Trying to get home, trying to get things taken care of. And while I empathize at the moment, I just couldn't grasp the enormity of the situation, the gravity of the situation. But yesterday, I got a very dreaded phone call. That my older brother had passed away unexpectedly. I can tell you that the hardest thing I've ever had to deal with is trying to keep my composure. To work, to be safe. Luckily, I was on a load. I'm on a load that, I'm finishing up right now. That was on the way to where I need to go for my brother to just pay my respects and say goodbye. So it just made sense for me to stay on the load and continue on, because working gives me something to concentrate on besides pain and heartbreak. So I'm down here in McDonough, Georgia, and they're unloading me. So if you see bouncing around, it's because I'm being unloaded. When I get done, I'm going to go drop this empty trailer off in Jacksonville, Florida, and hopefully spend time with some family and say goodbye. On top of that, driving this morning all the way through Tennessee and down into Georgia was the remnants of a hurricane. So I had a lot to concentrate on. Took me longer than it should have, but I was more concerned with safety than anything else. So I still got here early. I left him plenty of time to give time, and I got here early and been here quite some time, and they're going to unload me. So I'm going to go get some rest, do some laundry, and wake up in the morning and drive to Jacksonville. What I want to really give some thanks to some people within Prime, because my fleet manager has been amazing. I'm not going to say his name, I don't have permission, but no questions asked. In fact, I let him know there was an issue or a potential problem, a potential issue, as soon as I knew. And before my brother actually passed away, he was saying, drop the load, drop the empty, and go see your family. No questions asked. questions asked. Sorry, I'm tired. No questions asked. Just complete support. And my fleet owner, the owner of my truck, Jarvis, so supportive. Checks on me multiple times a day. I couldn't ask for a better friend and a better person to drive for. I'm just blessed in that respect. And I was sitting here today waiting to be unloaded and trying to think of all the things that I needed to accomplish, things that I needed to have in place before I get to Jacksonville. You know, hotel, of course, you just do it. Car rental, they're expensive. So I called the fleet manager and said, is there any way you can get a rate through Prime? And so he gave me the number to the travel department. And I spoke to Sarah there. She's amazing. And not only did she get me a great rate for a car so I can get around Jacksonville without using my truck all the time, and go to family things, to funeral, what, graveside, all that. But sorry, he's always in a tizzy these days. She's definitely, oh, there you go, girl. Anyway, sorry, one moment. Anyway, hopefully she'll be calm now. We've got her settled down. Anyway, so Sarah in the travel department made reservations for me for a car at a great rate. And thank you. I appreciate you. It will definitely make things a lot easier to get around and do the things I need to do. Couple suggestions, and I never thought about it. Hold on. Well, as you can tell, I got out of there. So anyway, couple suggestions. Sorry for the delay. As you can tell, I'm about to rest. So, number one suggestion to help with a situation potentially like this is to keep something, especially if your family lives out of town, if all your family is all over the place like mine, keep something in your truck that would be potentially suitable to wear in either a grieving or a celebratory situation. So we've all got our little closets. Just hang something in there simple. I don't have that on here. I didn't even think about anything like that. So part of my chores once I get settled in my hotel is to go shopping for an outfit to wear. So anyway, and the other thing is, I suggest, on the financial side of things, put away some money for emergencies such as this. I'm very thankful that I make good money here at Prime, and then I have a cushion of reserve funds that make it so I can afford to do what's necessary to care for myself and help care for my family members. So always, I really do suggest those two things, you know. You never know. You never know. My brother just turned 65 years old. Too young. Anyway, I'm going to say goodnight. And after all this is said and done, I'll come back with some videos that are definitely much better subject matter. In the meantime, I love you all, and I appreciate your support. And you following my journey. Sadly, loss is sometimes part of the journey. So, in honor of Robert Allen Lay, don't take the people you love for granted. Tomorrow's not promised.